Why, hello, 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 everybody out there listening right now. This is Before the Show, the podcast. I got a really super special guest. When I was thinking about doing season two, I wanted to do out of the box people. Typically, I have been doing just music. So when I was thinking about that, I definitely wanted to get photographers. And right now, I got Ray Square with
Hey,
us. How you doing?
good.
Cool, cool,
Great.
cool. I really appreciate you doing this, for
Yeah, thanks
sure.
for asking.
So you just learned the secret about Roseanne.
Yeah, I guess
That
I did.
that's a dark, dark, dark secret. I don't
hmm
know if y'all listening. Uh, if you ever seen the show, it's really messed up at the end how it all turned out.
I mean, endings to shows are never great, so.
No, no, they not. They not. They're not. Even Dexter, that was
Oh,
crap.
yeah, well, I still haven't watched the very last episode of Breaking
Oh,
Bad because I
oh,
just don't want to have it end.
you want to just? I got it. I got it. I can dig that. I,
Yep.
I can totally dig that. So you've been to a bunch of shows,
Yes, I
and
have.
I always wanted this show to be kind of tech oriented.
Mm,
So I know there's a lot of tech involved in photography. I'm
yeah.
hoping maybe somebody out there who's looking to get involved and starting out would be listening to this, and maybe you could help them guide out. So I'm pretty sure there's a
Mm.
lot of things that people overhype as far as equipment goes.
Yes, I do believe that. I mean, I did what I think anyone does, and I researched.
Yeah,
Like, oh, what? And there's stuff out there, like how to be a rock star photographer,
right,
right?
right.
And so they tell you pretty much the basic things you need.
Gotcha.
And you pretty much, what we have these days, you want just a normal like DSLR camera.
Right,
And you want to have like interchangeable lenses because you want fast lenses to shoot concerts because it's usually low light. And
right,
so to me, I don't really think it really matters what camera you have, like Canon, Nikon, like
right.
that. I don't
That's a
think
big
that
debate.
matters really. But if you have like a good fast lens, like my favorite lens is a 50 millimeter, and it's a 1.4 aperture.
Gotcha.
And so it's like, that's where you get those really sharp focus photos with the blurred background,
Yeah.
and it's really fast. And so you can shoot people running around stage and stuff like that. So having fast lenses is what I think is most important.
How many lenses on average would you say you would carry or suggest someone?
I always have, so my 50 millimeter.
Yep.
I have my telephoto 70 to 200,
Well,
2.8 to get, super
if
close.
you're in the backpack.
Yeah, yeah. Or if you're like super close and you can get like a good framed face or something.
Okay.
Or like the drummer in the back or something, get
Nice.
something like that. And then I have a wide angle lens. That's always nice. And then I have a fisheye, which I feel like not many people have, but I think
Yeah. No.
it like I don't know. It seems to, if you use it right, I think it works well. Like one or two good fisheye shot is get the whole crowd or like the whole
Yeah.
stage. Those are nice. So I guess like four lenses like what I kind of have.
4 lenses for sure.
Yeah.
You roll around with. I don't think I ever see you with stands or anything like that.
Stands? No. Like monopods?
Yeah. Or anything.
No. Like people sometimes have those, the steady like the telephoto lenses, but I don't know. I think I have a pretty steady hand because I do film as well, and I think to do some of the film I do without having like a stabilizer or whatever, you have to have kind of a steady hand. So I don't
Yeah.
think I really need a stand, especially when you're on the move and on the go.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I
no.
want to have like as less as possible. If I could just have like my 50 millimeter, then usually that's what I do locally. Like if I want to just go into a random show, like I bring that in, and it does me well if I'm up close.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. As far as like any getting involved with the press or anybody like that, I'm pretty sure everybody's wondering like how can I become published or how can I get my
Yeah.
photos here and there.
What I first did was I just went on Craigslist
Yeah.
and I found a random like it was like a little blog from like Texas, I think, called Monkey Goose Mag.
Ooh, shout out.
Yeah, like the Monkey Goose. Yeah, I did them for a while, and that helped me. And actually, who helped me locally was Nicole from Echo Cloud.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
her
Yeah. Yeah.
publication. Like she was on Craigslist,
Sweet.
and it was for McDowell Music Festival till 2015.
Nice.
And that's kind of how I first got into the whole. I responded, and she liked my stuff, and I also think it's just having a good portfolio as well.
Yeah.
And like you don't need to shoot celebrities to like have to get into a good show. Like if
Agreed.
you have a good photo, I think of someone local and having them look good, I think that's
That
just
could
as
pop
good.
off just as good.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but like I don't. For example, like I won the Electric Forest National Contest, but mostly from shooting like a local neo-tribal gathering in Phoenix.
Nice.
I had like cool shots from there, and it was anyone in the nation could have applied and shot.
And done that.
I didn't have anyone like famous really like in my portfolio, but
You
I was
just
able. Then I
gotta-
was able to shoot like Skrillex and Flume, and I shot some great people there, and like that added to my portfolio. And then I came back to Phoenix, and like I had stuff in my,
And people want to see more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How important is social media as far as
I think.
is it everything? Because it's very visual online, right?
Yeah, I think social media is very important. I think you should constantly post stuff because
Yeah.
that's what people are doing. If you really think about it, like how often are you on your phone? And like, and what I try to do when I first started, the reason why I even first started was because I would go on and see like all the photos and like, to me they all look the same.
Right.
Nothing really stood out. So I think that's what I try to do differently. Because I think there's like a lot of great photographers in town.
Yeah.
But personally, like I think some of them just the photos all look the same. Like it's like the
Right.
photos you see like in Rolling Stone or something, like a normal photo. But like I try to be more artistic with my stuff. I think so.
Yeah.
I think I maybe put a little extra work into it, and so
Yeah.
that's what I like to do.
Man,
Yeah.
tone and detail is everything.
Yeah.
So that's super incredible. Speaking about technology, phones are getting super crazy. I know bands are now shooting whole videos with iPhones, and that's like the new cool thing.
Live streaming.
Yeah, right.
Even
How-
like with my phone and my gear, I can have Wi-Fi in my camera, so I
Okay.
can, even if like I'm shooting an opening band or something, I can just take it to my phone and then edit and upload.
and it's there.
And yeah, it's right there and immediate. And like I think
That's-
that's also another thing I don't think many people do. So I try to be like, if I'm shooting like a big show, then I try to be like, hey, like check out my photos. So I try to stay on top of it. So then I'm the first to
Oh, yeah.
grab people in, and then it's like, because you don't want to wait like a whole day to see like,
right.
and that's usually what I think happens like locally. Like
Or even a week. Sometimes people just forgot.
yeah, I'm just like I just want to see like what happened at the Kings of Leon concert last night.
Yeah.
Like I just want to know.
It's the first
So-
thing in the morning. Boom.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes a hell of a lot of a sense. Do you think phones will ever be as good as DLSRs?
Oh, like the new iPhone 7s, I think those shoot good low light. I haven't been able to like shoot one, but I remember actually when I was on tour with the Fairy Bones,
Yeah.
someone took a photo like really close. Like when I was on tour with them, I was more in the back, like I wasn't really in the crowd. And like it was a great photo, and they thought it was my photo, and I was like, no, that's not my photo. Like it was a
Wow.
great, but because it just looked great, and like people just assume but I'm like, I'm not the only great, but like maybe people can, especially when you can like attach lenses and stuff to your phones now.
Yeah.
Shoot, you can do a lot. Like they just shot their music video with an iPhone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They totally did. They
Yeah,
totally did.
so there you go.
And that thing looked crazy. A lot of light flares and stuff, which I liked.
Yeah, looks good.
That looks super crazy good. As far as shows, what kind of shows do you like to shoot more than others? Because I know photographers who have done metal shows, and then they didn't really expect all the blood on top of them, and
Yeah, that was like when I shot Steve Aoki.
Mhm.
He does the whole infamous cake throwing.
Oh, they're throwing the cake.
See, that's the thing. Like I do like, well, with maybe the bigger shows, I do like a bit of research. So I'm like, what photos are already out there, and then I try to get photos that aren't out there. You know?
Yeah.
And so you research and you see like, well, this person, they throw cake. So I'm like, I kind of be on the side. Like I know it's coming.
It's coming.
Like I think I remember seeing that Wives, like he sometimes like spits beer like
Right.
out in the crowd, and like so sometimes you just gotta read like you said, read the band and like the stage, just kind of be on top of it, I think.
That's
But
super cool.
I like, even if I like my favorite band is House of Stairs, right?
Yeah.
But they don't really do much in terms of action.
Giving you visuals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they look nice, right? But I like bands like, for example, like when I first started, Fairy Bones, like Robert. I loved shooting Robert,
Yeah.
right? Because he just was on the guitar, like looking great. and-
Robert's gonna give you life.
yeah. And so I like bands like that look great, even though like they don't have to like sound the best, but like metal band. Like I'm not a big metal fan, but
Right.
I like shooting metal. Like Joe's Grotto. Like I never thought to go there, and it was like a metal band, and I was like, this is great. They look
Super
great.
appealing.
Yeah, like I shot Corn. Like I'm not a fan of Corn,
Yeah.
but like that was a great show. Like
Yo,
that's some of my best
love
photos.
Korn.
Yeah.
Corn's the best.
Yeah.
Or maybe back in '98. I don't know about these days, but
But yeah, so like I like a lot of action, or sometimes bands that just have great lighting as well. Like sometimes I'm like Stanley Ellis.
yeah.
He's like I like shooting bands that he works with because I know it's gonna have a great light show.
Yeah.
Like that's just something. Because I might think of it more like just the art of it and just
So,
the way it looks.
Not only is it important to like connect with the bands, it's important to connect with the people that are behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, for example, like Captain Squeegee had a show that was great because it had great visuals. I don't know who did their visuals, but I remember they credited them. But that was a great show. I was like, it looked amazing just
Yeah.
because of the great visuals and the people on the projector. Like that was amazing.
Going that extra mile.
Yeah.
Is everything.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best show you ever got to photograph or photographing experience?
Hmm.
A lot of them.
Right. Yeah.
There had to be one you went to, and then somebody was like, "Yo, come with me," like Whoopi Goldberg or somebody. I don't know, like.
Oh, you mean like that kind of experience?
Yeah, like it's gonna be like you totally wasn't
I-
expecting it to be this great.
When I got to chill with Tommy Chong, that was.
Oh yeah.
I didn't expect him to be chill, and I didn't expect to have that much access. And
Access.
actually be with him like all day. I worked with, I forget who it was, but I was at the Soul Train Awards. Because even like I'm just within like the media or whatever, and I was able to say hey to Janelle Monáe, so
Ooh.
that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But other than, I don't know, like I more just being able to like, if I get to see like a band that I really adore, like the head and the heart, like very close or something, just like being there for like the 15 minutes I'm in the pit, like
Yeah.
that's enough. But yeah, like I can't like Run the Jewels, they're
Yeah.
they're great guys. But yeah, I can't think of anything.
What's the worst ones?
Ooh,
Something might have broke. You might have lost something.
Oh. well,
Easily.
the worst one. I got it. I had shot Jane the Jungle at, I forget, I think Pub Rock or somewhere. But they're opening up for Lacey, I forget her last name, but the girl from Flyleaf. She was. It was
Okay.
kind of a big band, kind of like in the 2000s, I think, like early 2000s. But it was just like the day of. Like, I was like, oh, I don't think I'll be able to, like, shoot her because I'm like, oh, I'm a fan, but I don't know. I'm just there for Jane in the Jungle. Yeah. So I, like, emailed her manager, and, like, he was like, oh, yeah, you got access. And I was like, great.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I get to shoot this woman, that I really want to see. And, like, in the first song, like, it was really packed. And, like, someone had hit me, and, like, as I was, like, changing a lens or something, and, like, it jammed my camera, and I had to send my camera away.
Ooh.
Like, that sucked. Like, my camera was... Because after I started... it was my big lens, and then, like, someone hit it so it like jammed, and I had to send it off, and like I didn't have my camera for a bit. But actually from there something great actually happened. I got approved to shoot my first time at Comerica, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have my camera. I was like, what am I gonna do? And Chelsea from Fairy Bones, she let me borrow her camera, and that was when I knew that I didn't need my good camera to like shoot a good show.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, my first time at Comerica, I had her camera that's not like my camera, and I had like an okay lens, like the one lens that I really like, and I had some great photos from that show, and I was like, that's awesome. Like I didn't think I was gonna actually, and that's when I knew like it's not really about your gear, it's more about just you have to trust yourself and know about what you're doing.
I always ask the like best worst questions because I feel like even the worst somehow creates good things,
Definitely.
So that's definitely a true example of that. So yeah, that's been great. What's up next? Any super cool events you're looking to shoot? Maybe
like I was saying, like I saw just today they announced that March Madness, Aerosmith and Macklemore, Ryan Lewis
that's gonna be insane.
The park at Margaret T. Hens Park. So shoot, that would be. I like that setup. Like I don't know, like shooting McDowell just over the past weekend. Like it's always like pretty chill. It's not. I kind of got away from. since I don't know, like I've shot a lot of people and I'm just like not really into that whole let me spend the day and like shoot this festival. I'm not really into that anymore because I'm spending a lot more time just on my personal local stuff. So, but I forgot what.
No. It totally happens. What's coming up next? So you want to do the McDowell thing?
Oh yeah, well shooting. Oh yeah, shooting at the park was just like really chill, and so I just don't like being like in crowded places. So I'm hoping it's gonna be like another easy, just like not a lot of people environment if Aerosmith comes and stuff.
Aerosmith
he's
and
never shot.
Macklemore.
Yeah, I forget who else is on the list.
I feel like that could get pretty rowdy.
Yeah, like I can't think of who I'd like to shoot like in the future. Maybe like I never really wanted to shoot like someone like I don't know like Adele or something.
Yeah.
I can't think of any bands right now that they're on my list, but yeah.
Probably Willow Smith. She always looks super interesting.
Oh yeah, I've shot her before though.
Wow.
Yeah.
You talk about somebody I be like, yo.
Yeah, I shot. It was actually my first. I got hooked up with Valley Hype.
Okay.
Do you ever
Yo, Valley Hype.
Yeah, Marcus. Yeah, that was. Yeah, shout out to Valley Hype. That was something, right?
We trying to keep Valley Hype alive.
Yeah. That was I was shooting. That was the first time I shot at the Celebrity Theater.
Okay.
And so yeah, it was Willow Smith and the Internet.
Yo.
And that was the first time I got introduced to them. And I didn't know who they were. Sid, Sid the Kid, and Janae Aiko. Yeah. Like I didn't know. Only person I knew was Willow Smith when I shot the show.
Wow.
But that was actually a beautiful show.
Yeah, no, it sounds awesome.
And I got that was one of the shooting with Valley Hype was one of the like having Willow Smith in my portfolio. That was like great to kind of have. And now like that I know like the Internet, like that's kind of cool because I feel like I've shot people in the past that I'm like, oh, I don't really know who they are. Like I've shot like Naughty by Nature. Like I don't really know who they are, but like that was a big no.
They're the best.
Yeah, but I got some great photos from there, but I don't really know them. But like, at least I more get like I love shooting shows that I know people like.
Yeah.
And like I'm not a big fan of Beck, but I know a lot of people know Beck, and like a friend of mine loved Animal Collective, so I was like, okay, I'll shoot Animal Collective for you, like just to know, like I might try shooting Red Hot Chili Peppers because my girlfriend likes Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I was like, oh, their show got postponed. Like maybe I can get you a ticket and we can go.
That's gonna be super cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try. It'll be a pretty good present, I think.
A couple perks of the job. Perks.
I think so.
Well, I am looking forward to seeing more work from you, and I really enjoyed you coming in, and also that was a really great, beautiful guitar at the beginning. If y'all didn't know, that was Rachel there playing.
I know like 3 chords, I say.
So that was really dope. Thanks for coming by, for sure.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
No problem.
Awesome.
And there you have it. That is our episode. There goes another wonderful edition of Before the Show, the podcast. My name is Brian Preston, also known as Dada Doe. I want to thank everybody for listening. If you enjoyed our program, please share this link and feel free to subscribe to our channel for more episodes just like this one. Until next time.